Hello students, welcome to the YouTube channel Education Adda. So in today's session we will discuss about the 7th unit of class 10th math, which is coordinate geometry. So before proceeding towards the coordinate geometry, let me know you what the coordinate geometry mean. It is that branch of mathematics in which we have to deal with the position of the points which are located in the xy coordinate system. That is, what is the position in the xy coordinate system. So before proceeding towards the unit, let us study about the formulas that we have to deal in this unit. So first of all, there is distance formula. Distance formula states that the distance between any two points, suppose A and B, which are located in the xy coordinate system and having the coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2 respectively. x1, y1 means the distance of A from the y-axis is x1 and distance of A from the x-axis is y1. That is why its coordinate is x1, y1. In the same way, there is a point which is having coordinates x2, y2. It means the distance of B from the axis y-axis is x2 and distance of B from the x-axis is y2. So distance between any two points is given as under root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. That is square root of the squares of their respective coordinates. So now let us derive this formula. For deriving this formula, we have taken the xy coordinates, 2 points A and B situated in the xy coordinate system having coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2 respectively. Now we have to draw the perpendiculars AL, BM on the x-axis and AN perpendicular on BM. So since the x coordinate of the A is x1, therefore OL, that is its distance from the y-axis, x1. X coordinate of B is x2, that is BN. X coordinate of B is x2, that is its distance from the y-axis would be x2, that is OM is x2. Therefore AN and LM, since these are the equal distances because perpendicular distance between any two parallel lines is always same, so AN and LM is same, so it is x2 minus x1. In the same way AL, that is y coordinate of A, that is distance of A from the x-axis is y1 and distance of B from the x-axis is y2, that is B is y2. So from here we find that BN is equal to BM minus NM, and we have used AL in place of NM because AL and NM are equal distances. So BN is y2 minus y1. Now if we move towards the right triangle A and B, in the right triangle A and B by Pythagoras theorem, what we obtain, AB square is equal to AN square plus BN square. So AN square, that is x2 minus x1 square from equation first, and BN square, that is y2 minus y1 from equation first. So AB square is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. When we remove square from the RHS, it becomes the square root. Square from the LHS, it becomes the square root of RHS. So AB is equal to under root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So this is how we can prove the distance formula. Now we have proved here the distance formula. Now we will use the distance formula in exercise first, that is exercise 7.1. So let's move towards the exercise 7.1. Exercise 7.1, question number 1. In question number 1, we have to find the distance between the given points. There are 3 parts in the question number 1, but we have taken part number C for you. That is, given points are A, B, minus A, minus B. So let A denotes AB and point B denotes minus A, minus B. Let these be the given points. Now by distance formula, you know that the distance formula states that distance between any two points A and B is given as under root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So x2, that is minus A, minus x1, that is minus A minus A square, and y2 minus B square minus B square. So minus A square minus B square gives minus 2A whole square plus minus 2B whole square, that is 4A square plus 4B square. That is under, if we take 4 common here, it becomes 4 into a square plus b square. The square root of 4 is 2. So 2 under root a square plus b square. So this is the distance between the given two points. In the same way, you can also find out the distance between part A and part B. Now after question number 1, we have proceeded towards the question number 3, because question number 2 is somewhat graphical, which we will discuss in the next unit with the rest questions. So question number 3. Determine if the points A, B are collinear or not. Let A, B and C be the given points. Now, as you all know that the collinear points are those which lie on the same line. If A, B, C lie on the same line, then AB plus BC should be equal to AC. If we can prove that AB plus BC is equal to AC, only that is the case in which points A, B, C are collinear. So now let's find the distance between AB, BC and AC by distance formula. So by distance formula, distance between AB is given as 2 minus 1 square, 3 minus 5 square, because it is x2 minus x1 square, that is 2 minus 1 square, plus y2 minus y1 square, that is 3 minus 5 whole square. So it becomes 1 square plus minus 1 2 whole square, 3 minus 5 minus 2 whole square. So it is 1 plus square of 2 is minus 2 is 4, so it's under root 5 units. In the same way, we can find the distance between BC, which is 212 units, and the distance between AC is 265 units, under root of 265 units. If we go for addition, then under root 5 plus under root 212 cannot be added, and if they are being added, their sum should not be equal to AC, that is AB plus BC is not equal to AC. Since AB plus BC is not equal to AC, it means these points are not lying on the given line, so the points are not collinear. So this is the question number 3 that we have studied of exercise 7.1. So after question number 3, we will move towards the question number 4 of exercise 7.1. Now let's start with the question number 4 of exercise 7.1. Question number 4. In question number 4, we are asked to check whether the points 5 minus 2, 6, 4, 7 minus 4 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. So for an isosceles triangle, you know that any two sides of the triangle should have to be equal, because an isosceles triangle is a type of triangle in which two sides of triangle are equal. So for this, we have taken ABC as the vertices of triangle ABC. We have by using distance formula, we can find AB, which is 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus plus 2, that is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square, that is 4 minus plus 2 whole square. So by distance formula, AB is under root 37 units. In the same way, we can find the side BC by using distance formula, which is also root 37 units. We obtain two sides equal here, that is triangle is isosceles, but we still have to go for the third side. Maybe third side also become equal to the first two sides. In that case, this triangle would become equilateral triangle. So we have also find AC by using distance formula, which is 2 units. So here we find AB is equal to BC but not equal to AC. Therefore, ABC are vertices of isosceles triangle because only two sides of this triangle are equal. So this is question number 4. Again, after question number 4, we have jumped to question number 7 because the in between questions are of the same type, and we will discuss these questions in the next video. In question number 7, we are asked to find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the points 2, -5 and -2, 9. Since the required point is on the x-axis, so its y-coordinate should be 0. So we have considered, let the point P x0 because it is on the x-axis, so its y-coordinate should be 0, be equidistant from the given points A and B. Since it is equidistant, that is distance between P and A is same as distance between P and B, that is PA is equal to PB. So by distance formula, if we go for finding PA, it is x2 minus x1, that is 2 minus x whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is -5 minus 0 whole square root. And in the same way, PB is under root of x2 minus x1, that is -2 minus x whole square, 9 minus 0 whole square. Since square root is on both terms, both LHS and RHS, square root gets cancelled out. So here we can operate the formula of A minus B whole square, that is A squared 4 plus b square minus 2ab minus 5 minus 0, that is minus 5 whole square. From these both of these terms are of negative, so we can take in minus as a common factor, so they become 2 plus x whole square. 9 minus 0, that is 9 whole square. It is 4 plus x square minus 4x plus minus 5 square 25. In RHS, the square root of minus become positive, so it becomes 2 plus x whole square plus 81. So it's again 4 plus x square minus 4x plus 25 is equal to a plus b whole square. A square 4 plus b square plus 4x plus 81. Plus 4 get cancelled out, plus x square get cancelled out, because on the opposite sides of LHS same sides can be cancelled out. So it's minus 4x plus 25 plus 4x plus 81. So when we transpose plus 4x to the LHS from the RHS, it becomes minus 4x, and 25 becomes minus 25. It becomes minus 8x is equal to 56, that is x is equal to minus 7. So required point is P minus 7 0, which is equidistant from the given points A and B. So students, these are the first 7 questions with the proof of distance formula from the coordinate geometry. In the next videos we will discuss about the rest of the questions of this exercise. Thank you very much.